So hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine after a few stressful months organizing the Sid's Apple concert. I finally have some fun, some party, relaxed and without any stress. I'm doing good. It took like 6 months, and because if Apple are from all over the world, a rehearsal was impossible. So I had to find musicians from Greece to be able to rehearse the songs. So the procedure was quite a bit complicated, but I took some friends, musicians that I knew that I could count on, and we started rehearsing around May. We did the set list. I thought it would be a nice idea to have like rock and metal classics this year. So songs that everybody knows, because it's impossible to play each girl's songs of their own bands, because some girls are not allowed to, or some girls are not they don't feel comfortable of playing their songs with other musicians. So I've been trolled. Ale. So we chose this theme of the rock and metal classics. So I had to do everything by myself to rehearse with the band all the time, all those months. We counted 50 rehearsals. It's a lot. And so then around August, I had to record the rehearsals, record all the vocal parts, and had to send all the files to the girls, because each girl was singing one or two songs. And then they had to record their vocals and send it back to me so that we see that everything is okay. So it was a really hard thing, because and also having like 29 people on stage, it's a big thing. So we had to organize every single detail so that everything could work fine. But in the end, it was really fun. It was good. It has nothing to do with last year, because last year it was an acoustic show with just guitar mainly, an acoustic guitar and a cajon. This year it was like 10 times more complicated, and 10 more girls performing. Yes, and I think it was more interesting this year. I think it was more fun to have a real band, to rock the ship. I don't know. Listen, for next year, I don't know if Example is gonna perform, because next year I'm gonna play with my new band, Jaded Star, and I really have to focus on that. So having to work like 6 months for Example, or even 4 months, it's not possible right now. We never know, but right now I have to focus on Jaded Star. No, I don't think that having a girl as a singer, it makes a different genre. I mean, when I hear people saying that I hear to film female fronted metal, I think of this. I mean, can you hear Arch Enemy and at the same time Evanescence? It's not the same. So I don't think that we should put female fronted metal as a genre. Okay, it can be like rock. It can be like thrash metal, death metal, symphonic metal. There are so many genres. So I don't think it should be a special category. In the end, it's only human beings singing, Oh, this is a tough one. I actually believe that having both is where the magic is born. Having both, having great lyrics and great melodies. But I think that a song can be destroyed by a bad melody. So I don't know. I'm I support the idea of having great lyrics and great melody, but in the end, maybe it's the melody that the people can, hear, and then if they like the melody, then maybe they also read the lyrics as well. So maybe the melody is what is the invitation to the lyrics. Well, my inspiration. It's the everyday life most of the times, and I also believe that in this sweet darkness that we all have inside, that this is where I take my inspiration from. It's my dear darkness. Maybe it is because the labels now don't get any real money from sales because of the internet, of the downloading and stuff. So maybe the Kickstarter on the Indiegogo stuff is the next step to get the fans to help the band. I'm still a bit confused about that, because maybe there is a time that the fans will get tired of giving for the bands. But if you think on the other side, they would give money to buy the CD. So maybe if they give the same money, they're getting a bit more. We will see. Time will show. I think that people are a bit confused. I mean, they think that downloading is killing the labels, but actually it's killing the artist, because if you don't sell, then the label is not gonna help you. They're not gonna support you. They're not gonna give you any money to record. So I think iTunes is a good way of giving some money and that the band can take. But of course, buying the CD is, I mean, if a CD costs like 10 or 15 euros, you go out and you have 2 drinks and you pay this money. You can give it for a CD and have it like forever. My favorite cake? Lemon pie. Yeah. Giving me her baby to sign on. It was in China. It was nice. I mean, I didn't understand first, but when she was holding the baby and she was like, and I thought she wanted to hold it, that I take the baby for a while. So I took the baby and said, anyway, I just drew a small heart on the baby's arm because it was, I think it's nuts. But anyway, I love China, but they are completely different worlds. Well, it would be that don't try to be someone that you're not. Don't bring your bed on stage. And when I mean the bed, I don't mean the furniture. I mean all the, don't try to be super sexy or whatever. I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter. Just stay true to yourself, and it will happen. Well, stay tuned for my new band, Jaded Star.